What if modern Mexican didn't mean losing its roots? I'm your host, Vanessa, and today we're at Valle in Oceanside with Chef Roberto Alcocer, whose modern take on Mexican food is bold, refined, and deeply rooted in his Baja upbringing. So for the people out there that don't know who are you and what do you do?
My name is Roberto Alcocer. I'm the chef of Valle. I'm a cook for over 25 years now. I've been cooking in both sides of the border. My restaurant in Valle Guadalupe, it's called Malva, been open now for 12 years. It's a farm-to-table restaurant. I'm a passionate cook. This is what I want to do. This is what I do.
So Chef, what makes Baja ingredients so important in your process?
For Baja ingredients is the base of the inspiration of the restaurant. As Baja being surrounded by two different oceans, the richness of the seafood that you find down there and the culture of the agriculture that is right now in Baja makes really rich the whole quantity of ingredients that you can find, all the seasons that you can see. And then the fish. You have different currents, hot water, cold water, and brings you different type of fish that makes really rich. So I think it's really vast, the amount of ingredients that you can source or get inspired to cook with.
How do you define modern Mexican cuisine?
For me is respecting the tradition, because a mole is a mole, and it's been for a million years that you cannot change that, right? And why changing something that is perfect, you know? A lot of Mexican dishes are perfect. You don't have to move around that.
I agree. What is it that you want diners to experience when they come here to Valle?
Well, first and foremost, the food needs to taste like Mexico in certain way. In a point of the meal or the dish, the food needs to taste like Mexico. However, the Mexico that is known in the US normally is that commercial Mexico or traditional Mexico. So we are surrounded with tacos and enchiladas, and it's okay because it's still Mexico food, but Mexico is so rich and there's so much more flavors. So it's been the challenge to bring those flavors, those ingredients into the palate and start like putting it there, showing them that Mexico is more than those dishes and that there's way more ingredients that are part of the Mexican pantry and that you can use here. And once they get to know them, they will like them.
What do you think is the biggest cultural challenge that you have experienced since opening Valle?
All of them.
All of them.
I mean, it's a different country, it's a different culture, work culture. It's been a full school for me in these almost 4 years of the restaurant. I'm still learning, and I think I'm not gonna stop learning. I didn't know how hard it was gonna be, but it's been fun.
How do you honor tradition while still pushing boundaries?
I mean, I'm the proudest Mexican that you will ever find cooking in the US. The recipes of my family are in the restaurant. These are made by the nephew of the nana of my mom in Oaxaca.
Oh, I love that.
So the plates are made in Guadalajara and by the greatest artist that I think Mexico has for plates. The coloradito is my mom's recipe. That was my nana's recipe. The tamal, the tixtamal, is a recipe from the lady that works at my parents-in-law house. Their mom teach me how to make it. For me, that's how I honor the tradition, the basis, my Mexicanity. So for me, that's what it is. I mean, never forgot who we are, from where we come, And of course, having a clear vision of where we want to go and where we want to take Valle. And for me, Valle is just 1 star now. There's 2 stars in the world doing Mexican food. I would like to be part of them, or maybe go ahead of them and be the first 3 stars. It takes a village, it takes a lot of work, and that's what we're trying to do, pushing boundaries, but without forgetting where we are, where we come from, who we are, and that's it.
Thank you.
This is a local rock cut that we mature in our dry agers for 5 days, scales on, and this will allow us to cook it and achieve a crispy texture with the skin on, without overcooking and leaving the fish moisture. This is roasted eggplant puree. Once I have it here, I'm gonna put my fish on top. This is jicama that has been marinated, but also freeze and defrosted several times to have this flexibility.
Oh, wow.
This is chichilo negro, that is a ashes mole.
All right, the mole true. This actually looks really good, and it smells so good. That is so good. This is crazy. The flavors are just insane. They're all there. The fish is so soft. Like you wouldn't expect. I wasn't expecting this at all. This is insane. And the jicama just adds just the right amount of crunch. It's so good. Thanks for joining us here in Oceanside for another episode of Savoring SoCal. If you like this video, don't forget to hit subscribe, drop a like, and come back hungry, because this is real food, real people, real SoCal.